Hello everybody, this is Fronto Bob here, and welcome back to Drive ATS 3. So today is yet another rather special episode. This is the second to last episode in this series. Yep, we have done just about everything there is to do in this game. We completed all the scenarios, we did flight mode, we drove over the voids, we've explored the whole map. We have done just about everything that there is to do here in Drive ATS 3. So, of course, the end of this series, well, is coming pretty soon. However, to send this game off, we're going to be doing a couple more drives. And we're going to be doing this in the free mode, where we're going to be doing a couple of services that will go the entire length of the route. A couple of express services just as one more last hurrah before the series is all over. So we're going to go into the Stardew scenario, and then we're going to go into the free stuff. And I'm going to select 8:30, and then you can actually already see the service. Yeah, you probably already got a hint of the service that we're doing. Let's go down. Let's go to the up section, and yep, it's somewhere in this list. Yeah, a lot of services as you see, but we're gonna. Yeah, the one that we're interested, however, is there. It is. About in the middle of the screen, 3836-10, a rapid express service which is going from Kititsunara to Osaka Namba. So the entire length of the route. And yeah, there's gonna be a rapid express service, which is that's gonna be using the white commuter train, the one that you actually see in the splash screen here in Drive ATS 3. That is the one that we're gonna be doing driving today here as part of a rapid express service that will go the entirety of the route. So here it is, second to last episode of the series. One last run with the white commuter train, the splash screen train, as a rapid express service for the going the entire route from Kititsunara to Sakanamba. Let's do this. Before we get on the rails, be sure to check out my Fiverr gig. Link is in the description. And here we are. So some fast forward action because we still have a few minutes. Yeah, we still have a few minutes before we go. So starting off here at Kititsunara, which is the the east end of the line. So we're doing from east to west in this scenario. And actually in the next episode we're going to be going from west to east, which would be the finale episode. And actually if we go into the there's another one, but yeah, here's our own train for the day, which is the actually no what type of train this is. I mean, well, as in the class number. Yeah, I don't know what class of train this is, but this is the white and gray with a yellow pinstripe, which is the train that you see in the splash screen, which you've seen, well, at the beginning of every single episode actually in this series. Well, this is the train that we're going to be driving for the second to last time. There's another one pulling in. That being said, though, the entirety of this train actually isn't this. Oops, come on. The entirety of this train actually isn't the that commuter train, though. We also have the red train. Well, this version. Oh yeah, this version of the red train. This is a bit of a two-tone consist. Yeah, so we have the other commuter train, of course, and yeah. And actually, one thing that I learned is that the services don't actually, at least from what I've seen, they don't really alternate. Oh, there's a limited express service. Yeah. There's my air conditioner's being weird. There's the train that you see in the cover of the app, the icon. All right, we're going to fast forward stuff. And hey, since it's a free, shut up. Since this is a free session, we don't have to worry about score, which is pretty cool. So yeah, first time. Well, not really first time. We actually did this in the Void episode, but first time we're doing a full service. Full service where we don't have to worry about points. All right, let me just check. Yep, everything is good. All right, we are ready for the second to last run here in Drive ATS 3. So yeah, Train Drive ATS 3. What a game this has been. It's interesting. Definition game indeed. Oh, we gotta, yep. Well, at least today we have to worry about losing a bunch of points, although That being said, though, I do still have an incentive to not break the speed limit and get the emergency brake application, because if we do, then, well, we're just going to hold this position for a little while, and we don't want that at all. Yeah. 85. Alright. Yes, this is a rapid express service, and I chose this service, well, for one, because I like doing express services, but also, well, actually, no, I mainly chose the service because I like doing express services. Now, with that being said, I actually went to check to see what the difference between a rapid express, because there's actually two different types of express trains in this game, because of course there is. There's the rapid express, and then there's just the express, right? I've chosen the rapid express because I believe that one has even less stops than the regular express. At least I think that's what it is. I'm not actually sure. I did look at I actually went and looked at the Wikipedia page of the real-life version of this route, and it did actually show that the rapid express service has less stops than the regular express service. I hope that's true. But yeah. Well, it's an express service nonetheless, so we're still going to stop at a few stations here and there. Where we come up first stop of the day, which is Shinomiya. Yeah. Yep, that's come to a stop. Oh, hey, no one seems to stop in the middle section, though, which is nice. Yeah. Oh, that was still a pretty decent stop. Yeah. Oh, since the free roam thing, though, we'll never know what score I would have gotten. Alright, here we are then in this guy. I wonder what would be a good place to get a thumbnail. Alright, let's go. Alright, so now next up is Yamato Sadaji. You know, I have at least gotten sort of memorized the names of sort of the more important stations. So we have Osaka, well, we have Yamato's, not, oh my goodness, we have Kititsunara, which is the station at the west end of the line. You have Osakunama, which is the station at the east end of the line, and you have Yamato Sadaji, which is sort of like the big, well, not really the big, but sort of like the eastern terminus station. I don't know. Well, I mean, it's a terminus, but it's not a terminus. It's like a big center point or something, but it's not really in the center. It's weird. Anyway, well, this is going to 105 kilometers per hour. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh. Open the... Okay. Oh, it's been rush 65. Okay. Although that might not be the best to take a screen or a thumbnail here, because this is the part where there's barely any Siri at all. But yeah, I figured I would do some free drive gameplay, just sort of, you know, show this part of the game. As well as give this game one final setup. Oh, of course we have a red light. You know, I picked a rapid express service because, you know, I didn't want to stop a bunch of times. That being said, one of my fears, though, coming into this, though, was that we're probably going to get stopped by a bunch of red lights. And what do you know? We are. Actually, that's a yellow. Well, okay, well, it was red, but now it's turned yellow, so now we can proceed through. Okay. Yeah, that's only 5, of course. Let's see, a chartered Shimakaze service that was on our track, but he has now gotten out of the way. Alrighty, well, trains. So, yep, gonna come to a stop here. Bob inconsistent speed limits. Alright, well, we were then arriving at Yamato Sadaji. Alright. Actually, up here a tiny bit ahead of schedule. Actually, I believe this could be the last stop for a while. It's actually been quite a while since I've driven a Rapid Express service. In fact, I actually can't remember the last time I did one of these Rapid Express services. I think there was a scenario with one, but I can't remember. Although, that being said, like I'm saying, I don't remember what was the last time I drove one of these services. But the last time that I would have done it would have been in one of the career scenarios. I haven't actually done any of the of this free stuff until now. So there you go. The next up though is guacamole. All right. Okay, let's try to get a thumbnail early on in this scenario, just because. Actually, yeah. Come think of it, that's how I usually do my thumbnails. Ooh, it's actually a pretty cool backdrop here. Look at that. Yeah. Okay, camera's a little bit too far away from the train though. Okay, let's focus on my driving. So don't speed, because I don't want to. Yeah, because funny enough, when I was trying to get the thumbnail for the last video, I actually did speed and got an emergency brake application. Well, I don't want that again. There's a pretty good shot, though. Look at that. Okay, a little bit further away from the train, please. I'll foot a little bit. Oh, there's a bunch of trees now. Oh, hang on, there's some buildings. Oops, no. Dang it. Now the ground's going flat. Ah! Okay, I might try to pull a screenshot from that, but we'll see. Meanwhile, we're not too far from our next station stop. And down at 65. Well, I tell you what, for Rapid Express service, we're sure stopping at a lot of stations. Like, I decided to do this service because I wanted to do one where the, where it would have minimal stoppages, but yeah. You had an interesting thought. Have I done this service before? Back in the, when we were doing the point scenarios. Hope not. I remember. Also, we overshot that stuff there, but I don't care because there's no points. Yeah. But yeah, I just realized, hey, what if I did this scenario before in the career thingamajigs? No, let's hope I haven't. Otherwise, I'm basically doing a video showing some gameplay that I've already shown before. Oh, this time there's no points to be scored. That being said, though, I don't recall doing too many of the Rapid Express services in this scenario, so maybe this is something that I've never shown on the channel before. I hope so. Anyway, Ekoma. So, quite a lot of stops, actually. Yeah, more than I thought there was going to be. Okay, you know what? Just for fun, I'm actually going to try to use one of the shots I got before, early in this video, and rather than try to get another one. There's the big downhill. I'm going to use brake 1, or brake 2, I mean, for this downhill section. Ah, there's the red train. I feel that's the first one we ever drove in this series. All the way back in episode 1. Alrighty, well, this is now starting to enter the more suburban part. Yeah, so I'll just use one of the shots I got at the beginning and hope I can find one that's good. If not, then oh boy, I'm going to have to replay the scenario and, well, not replay this whole scenario, but replay the part where I was trying to get a shot and it didn't come out that good, so yeah. Yeah, replay the part of the scenario where I was trying to get a shot this time. I actually tried to get a good one. But that's future me's problem. Alright, well, can we get some acceleration on? Yeah, there we go. That was a steep hill. Nope, we're not 65 anyway. So one thing about Drive ATS 3 is that, have you ever gone into the railway guide? And you may notice that in the first two Drive ATS games, they have a streamlined diagram, right? Which basically shows the timetable of basically every service in the whole line, right? So they have that in Drive ATS 1 and 2. However, they do not have that here in Drive ATS 3. So the next best thing you have for that is a that's like a little schedule thingamajig that shows you like each of the different stops. Since this is a linear route with no branch lines, you know, it just shows you like all the different stops in the route and then which stops that certain trains stop at. Yeah, we're getting to 90. And I looked at all of them, and I figured that the top one was the Rapid Express service. And the Rapid Express service didn't, well, okay, it didn't show that many stops in the middle of the line, but we are approaching a coma, which is, okay, granted, we're still pretty far east, but still. Okay, let's put a bit of power on. And, really? I did a Rapid Express service in the hopes that I wouldn't have to worry about getting stuck on any trains, but nope, it's happening again. Well, you know what? It wouldn't be a Drive ATS video if I wasn't getting... there we go with the emergency brake. It wouldn't be a Drive ATS video if I wasn't getting held up by a slower train. And yep, I've just said the emergency brake application. It's a good thing that we were coming to a stop anyway. And also a good thing that there are no points to be scored in this environment. Second to last episode, and yet it's still the most Drive ATS thing ever. Okay, so it says wait for permit. Is that gonna... Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, well, my signal is yellow, so I can proceed. Which is good. And there's another train who's departing. Yeah. Okay, come on, we're going so slow. There we go. Yeah, and there's the trains as part of the Void Line, which, yeah, which we can't go to in the career stuff. Alright, well, we're about to... Yeah, we're crawling in slowly. We're running a teeny bit behind schedule, but that's okay. There we go. Ooh, that's got pretty good stopping accuracy there. And fast forward mode, yeah. Okay, well now I've stopped at Tacoma. I'm starting to think I should have done one of the regular express services, but no, I checked and it said the rapid express service have less stop than the express services, or do they? Or have I been trolled? Oh, well, we'll see. But hopefully I didn't get trolled, but I don't know. But I'm expecting there to be like a big gap between like here and the next stop. Okay. There we go. Alright, good. Alright, 17 kilometers now to the next stop. So here we go. Now we're into the express part of the scenario. Alright. Yeah, now we get to go fast and not stop. Yeah. Alright. Now, so we're going to get by a local train or something. But yeah, now we're into the express part of the scenario. Yeah, expressisms. Alright, so now we can just sort of sit back and enjoy the route. So yeah, the route here in Drive ATS 3 is definitely interesting. That being said, though, I do think it's the least interesting of the 3 routes thus far. Drive ATS 2 has like well, Drive ATS 2 is actually similar to this route, but has a branch line as well. So you don't have to drive on the main line all the time in Drive ATS 2. And back in Drive ATS 1, you have a whole section of the line which is only used by specialty trains. And by the way, in case you're wondering where the Drive ATS 1 videos, those will be returning in February of next year. Anyway, 95. Yeah. Actually, we have more of a. I'm actually gonna explain in further detail what's next for the Drive ATS stuff in the final episode of this series, which is coming out next week. So yeah, that'll be episode 21, which will be the finale episode of the Drive ATS 3 Let's Play series. Oh, come on, we've been stuck in a tunnel for like the past couple minutes. When are we gonna get out of here? Also, I think now the challenge for me is how closely can I drive to the speed limit while also not getting an emergency brake application? Let's see. Yeah, I have brake 1 on because this downhill is so steep that, well, yeah. And next up is Tsuruhashi. I've actually heard of the word Tsuru before. That's actually the name given to one of the greatest cars of all time, the Nissan Tsuru. Which is the car that is famous over in Mexico. Yeah. And if there just happens to be any Forza Horizon 5 players watching this video, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Hey, why are we slowing down? I guess it must be because of the curve. Okay, fair enough. I'll slow down if there's a sharp curve coming up, but hopefully there isn't any slow trains in my way. Actually, I think we just passed one there at that last station, which I don't know the name of because there are services covering it. There's only negative 35% gradient. But yeah, I think I mentioned this in previous Drive ATS episodes, but I do think, though, that this route's defining trait over the other two is the elevation change. Like, this route, out of the other two, has the steepest gradients. And the most amount of elevation change. I mean, when you think about it, most of the route in Drive ATS 1 is pretty flat. It's not until you get into the mountain section up north when you get, some hills and things. And Drive ATS 2's route is mostly flat as well. This route, however, is anything but flat. So, hey, if you like elevation change, well, this route is for you. Oh, hey! I don't know, you broke the speed limit there. That would have been bad. Oh, 85. There we go. I don't have to drive this close to the speed limit. I just want to because I hate going slow. No, that's great. So steep that even brake one, brake one isn't all that effective. All right, well, 10 kilometers go to Suashi, and no mercy break applications thus far. Yeah. And here's a station that I actually remember quite well, as this was one of the first stations that we visited. Yeah. Actually, back in episode 1, we actually did a really short scenario here where we did like a sort of a shunt service of sorts. Is that a train in front of me? Oh no. Oh no. No, it's not. He's on a different track. Oh, I couldn't see because of the elevation. But no, our own track is clear. Yeah. That train's just on the siding, which... because from a distance it looked like he was on my track, but no, in actuality, he's on a completely different track to us, which is good. Because I could just blast right on by. Yeah. You know what? I do think we have done a Rapid Express service before, but it was in the other direction. I'm not sure if we've ever done a Rapid Express service going from east to west. I think the one we did back in the scenario series was from west to east. I hope it was anyway, because it would have looked stupid if it wasn't. By the way, if you're wondering how I got to choose this particular service that we're doing, this 3836-10 Rapid Express service, if you're wondering why I chose this specific service, well, actually, you're going to find out why in the next episode. And here we are back in the more urban section of the line, which is where the cement ties are. So this kind of looks like a high-speed line. And 75. Of course. Train. 95. Okay, good. Nope, it's still 75. You said the speed limit was going up to 95. What gives? Alright, well, there's the, I think that's a highway bridge. You know, I will say this about Drive ATS 3, in terms of the trackside scenery. It actually doesn't look too bad from the driver's cab. Because one thing I discovered about the Drive ATS 3 trackside scenery from, well, for the most part, one thing I discovered about the scenery from the Flight Mode episode was that the scenery placement is actually rather lazy, and it also doesn't go very far. Like, you even from here, you can clearly see that there's a void, like, right over there. And it just looks so bad, you know? Now, but that's mainly from the flight mode view, right? If you're actually looking at this from the driver's view, it doesn't actually look too bad in most areas. But to be honest with you, I wish that this road just would have been built out more in terms of the trackside scenery. And by trackside, I mean like the buildings and trees and stuff. I mean, the scenery with the traffic itself is actually pretty good. It's just the side of it is not so much. Also, oh no, is that another slow train? Come on. We were going so nicely too. But no, even when we're in express service, we're still getting held up by slower trains. Why? I thought the whole point of an express service was that it was supposed to be a faster service than the stopping services. But I mean, all things considered, it really isn't much faster when I'm constantly getting held up behind slower trains. Like, what's even the point of having an express service if it's going to travel at the same speed as local trains anyway? And come on, you don't have space to build 4 tracks here. Who's that in front of me anyway? Oh, I can't see. Oh, here we are then. Coming up to a red light. Because of course we are. Should be able to take off in a minute here, but not a minute too soon. There we go. Right, power. That's a road bridge, isn't it? Let's look at the map. Oh, not far from Fuzi. Yeah. Also, I know now Fuzi is like the big station where the Yamola. Yeah, Fuzi's a big station where the Circle Line goes off to, which is the one of the Void lines. Okay, is that train out of my way? This is a 4-track station, so it should be out of my way now. Power. No, come on. Oh, yeah, there's the Osaka Void line. Didn't I just say that this is a 4-track station of sorts? I wanted to do a rapid express service, so I wouldn't have to put up with this. Now, granted, I did pick a service that's at rush hour, which, again, I'll explain the reason why I had to pick this particular service in the next episode. However, that doesn't make this any less frustrating. Okay, but it looks like now he's finally come to a stop, so we should be able to overtake him here and then continue on our merry way. But yeah, there's the Osaka Void line, which you drove in just the last episode. Yeah. Yeah, by the way, check out the just the previous episode in the series if you want to, take a look at all the Void lines and stuff. Yeah, there's a total of 5 of them. And in just the last episode, I checked out all of them. Alright, we're not far from Tsuruhashi now. And actually, we're not too far from the end of this service either. Alright, power! You know something? If this was a regular career scenario, there isn't actually that many opportunities to get points here. So yeah, good thing there's a free mode thing, so that doesn't matter. Alrighty, well, 1.5 kilometers to the next station. Oh, there's a cool red train there. Yeah. So Tsuruhashi, I actually forget which or what the station looks like. We're going to 65. Okay. My hair is itchy. Yeah. I haven't actually taken my shower yet today, but that's because I, want to record this video before I do that. Because, I happen to be recording this video on a Friday, which is when I only have a limited amount of time to get things done. I actually spent the whole hour, today just preparing for this video because I was trying to figure out what service to do. So yeah, it took me a whole hour to sort of figure everything out. Okay, can I go or not? It said 25, but then 0. Can I go? Thank you. Oh, this is Tsuruhashi. Okay, it's sort of like a middle one. All right. Not much I can say about this station actually. Although there is the Drive ATS one track thingy majigs here. And you know what? I think that would have been a good opportunity to put the green train in there, but no, they didn't. Which, yeah, in fact, yeah, as a result, there's actually nothing there. Actually, that track is literally just there for decoration, even though there are no trains on it. Yeah, missed opportunity. Alright, well, here we are then, arriving at this station. And we're about to arrive at the markers. Well, look at that. We went 17 kilometers with no immersive brake applications. How about that? Alright. Alright, Tsuruhashi. Alright, fast forwardisms. So actually now we're pretty far west. So yeah, we're not too far from Osaka Namba. Yeah. I guess what I should mention now though, we won't be ending this video at Osaka Namba. Yeah. No sir. Alright then, well now that we're closer into the east end of the line, which is also a bit of a city, we're now yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. So next up is Osaka Iyumachi, which is the first underground station. So we're going underground, yeah. Okay, slight downcline, so let the train accelerate with gravity. And that's warning me about the thing. Okay, that was close. Alright, I must admit I left a little bit close there. Alright, here we are then. Osaka Iyumachi. How do you say that, by the way? Iyumachi? I have no idea. I have no idea. You know what? I'm not gonna try to pronounce it. I'm sure Andre will probably know how to actually say that. Because I certainly don't. Yeah, okay. And stop. Yeah. Alright. Alright, couple minutes to wait. There's another train there. Hello. Alright. And I forget which station is next. Is it like a number or is it? Oh no, Kititsu Nippon Bambashi. Okay. Actually, go to the flight mode thingy. Come on. Oh, I can't see it. Never mind. Next station's so far away, I can't see it from above. $80. Yeah. Oh no! And that, my friends, is why I use the brake when going downhill. So that's second time we've done an emergency brake application in this video, and this time I did actually manage because the station's right in front of us. But no, now we're gonna sit here for 10 seconds because I'm stupid. Stupid. Also, why is there such a long wait between when you have the immersion pick application to when you can release them? Ah, we were so close, and now we gotta waste time. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, let's go. Guari. Right. Now, let's continue to... I don't even have an incentive to get there on time. Here I am still, you know, being stupid. Alrighty, Kitsutsu Nippon Bashi. I'm actually surprised this one isn't named Osaka. That would have been nice for consistency. And let's come to a stop here. Hey, look, I actually came to a stop at the place we're supposed to, and I got good stop accuracy as well. 0.045 meters, not bad. Alright. And I think... Also, I'm just gonna say one more time. I hate this map, or I hate the map view in this game because it's, yeah, it's... everything's all sideways to the horizontal. Anyway, yeah, second number, the final stop of the service is coming up. Yeah, or, well, is it the final stop of the service? Yeah, well, not quite. Well, yeah. Well, second number technically is the last and final station on this line. But also technically isn't. Well, if you watched just the last video, you actually know what I'm talking about. But if you didn't, well, yeah. We're about to do something that we wouldn't be able to do in the career scenarios. But yeah, second number. Here we are in the east end of the line. Come on. And there we go. Alright. They're actually running a tiny bit behind schedule. Oh well. There's a train there. Alright, now we're ready to continue. Alrighty, so now we're actually driving, well, to places unknown. So this part of the line that we're actually coming up to now is, I guess, what's called the Hanshin line. Which, I don't know where this goes. Well, I don't know where this goes in real life because, yeah. You know what? Maybe I should actually look up where this route is in Google Maps and actually figure out where some of these lines go. Because for now, I have no idea. You know, something else I should say. I wish this route was more built out. Like, we could actually go to some of these locations rather than just being one linear route. $75. Ooh, 90. Alright, let's go. And yeah, now we're coming to the station which is just called Hanshin Line. What's the station actually called? I have no idea. Well, apparently that's a red light. Okay, fine. Yes, I'm coming to a stop soon. This game gets so demanding sometimes, doesn't it? And stop. Alright. Well, here we are then. Over nothing. Yep, it's just like the last episode. Look at that. It's just a void. There's nothing here except for tracks and trains. How terrifying is that? Oh, can I go? Oh. Okay, I can go. Oh yeah, where are we going? Oh, we're going to the little signing. Oh. Hey, you know what? That's actually cool. We didn't go here. We didn't go here last time. Yeah. All right, you know what? That's actually cool. We actually haven't been here before, so. Yeah, that's a nice change of pace. I thought we were gonna go all the way over to the yard over there, but no, we went here instead. Which, you know what? I'm okay with that. So yeah, at least now I can say I parked a train up on this little hump yard, I guess. Okay. You know, I wonder if I could roll a train off the track here because there's no buffers here. That'd be funny. And bring it to a stop here. And that's it. And yeah. Okay, so yeah, now we're actually the server is gonna resume from the southern end here, and oh, that's the camera's being all wonky. Yeah, it's gonna continue on from this end. It's gonna go back the other way, but we're not gonna do that. Yeah, that is it then. So let's actually get one more shot of our train then before we close off this episode. And yeah, look at that pair of commuter trains. So there you go then. Oh, there's another train going. Oh, it's coming to a stop. Yeah. Yeah, but there we go then. That is the end of this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in whatever I make next.